Welcome to The Patty Show. My name is Patty Setiatti, and in this podcast, we'll explore the crossing point of the three P's: passion, pleasure, and positivity, and how they can lead you to your own personal paradise. We'll chat with inspiring guests, share practical tips, and dive into stories that will empower you to live your best life. Let's get the Patty Party started.
Welcome back to The Patty Show. Woo!
I can't believe I'm here.
Oh man, thank you, studio audience. I appreciate your energy, the vibrant colors. It's wow, it's trippy. Episode 59.
59?
Yeah, long time coming, man.
Wow.
The magic of boredom. Speaking of boredom, this is definitely not going to be a boring episode, y'all. It's going to be a fun one, full of energy, positivity, passion, pleasure, all that good stuff. Of course, I'm your host, Patty Setiatti. So blessed to be here today. I have a wonderful guest I will introduce soon. Before we continue on the episode, just want to shout out my girl, Regina Kluchevskia. I'm still learning it. She's half Russian, half black, so I'm trying to learn the language.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Love you, girl. She's killing it out there doing the experiential brand marketeer stuff, like brand ambassador stuff. I met her on Squid Games. Super great vibe. She's moving to Texas, so we're sending you the best prayers, good luck, all that stuff in Texas. Do your thing, and we'll hopefully see you in Texas for a special Patty Show rodeo.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe when the budget goes up, the producer. I'm the producer, so we don't have any budget, but it's okay because we have something way better than that. Today, guys, it's the time for my lovely guest. He is a passionate people person. A lot of P's right there. Coffee connoisseur. Oh my God, fancy words. Menswear curator. The youth pastor we wish we all had and have. A proud Indonesian American with a creative photographic eye. He's not wearing his glasses right now, but he can still see. And great energy. Always give it up for my brother Gio. Woo!
Hey everybody, what's up?
Welcome to the Patty Show, brother. Thanks for coming today, man.
I'm so glad to be finally here because I've been a long time listener.
He's OG.
A long time listener, long time watcher too, because I watch it on YouTube.
Yes, you can find us at Patty Show Podcast. We just hit 100 subscribers. Let's go.
There you go. Let's go. Keep subscribing.
Of course, all that good stuff. We appreciate your support, man. Yeah,
Thank
if you could give a little intro to everyone, passions, hobbies, of course, how we met, all that good stuff.
Well, I mean, you know what? I actually wore this sweatshirt because I don't know if you remember, but
oh God, you put me on the spot. Oh.
I actually met you in this sweatshirt for the first time. Back in 2024 in July at the beach.
Oh man,
that's when I met you for the first time, and I was wearing this exact sweatshirt. It's Grateful. It says Grateful right there. Shout out Grateful Apparel.
Grateful Apparel,
yeah, sponsor us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Amen to that. Actually, that's why it did look a little familiar, and I actually love this yellow color.
Yeah,
that's like one of those things that makes it pop. It's like a good.
Yeah, I mean, it is part of their cities collection. So this is representing the Los Angeles Lakers.
So, there we go. Yeah, it also makes our our Asian skin glow a little bit.
It does.
It makes it pop. You see his glowing skin. Later we'll talk about his skincare eventually.
Yeah. But so we met at the beach in July 2024. You're buddies with one of my boys, Bryant.
Shout out Bryant. He actually was on the second episode of the Patty Show. Makes the music. So
yeah, he makes music.
Brother. He's the best. He's in UCSD now, right?
UCSD.
Woo! Yeah. Shout out what's their mascot?
The Tritons, I think.
Probably the Tritons.
Yeah.
Blessings to you, brother. We miss you, man. I don't know if you saw him randomly that day. There was this performance he did.
You know what? I didn't get to go. Wait, was it at the
what's it called?
A famous one. He opened for
Tulus, yeah.
Bro.
Man, Brian, bro.
I missed out so bad.
Don't worry, there's a lot of recordings out there. You gotta watch it. He killed it. So
he did.
Shout out to you, brother, man. And the youngin too, doing amazing things.
Yeah.
He was on the podcast. Of course, our boy Samuel too. He was on the podcast.
Yeah.
We got Christopher Tayari also.
Boys,
and of course our long distance brother Gali. We love you, bro. We love and miss you, man.
Yeah. Man.
He's doing amazing things though. I love to see.
Yeah, I've been loving following him, seeing what all the amazing things he's been doing. whether it's like Olympic level stuff
I know.
to TV show stuff.
I know. Did you see all the one in the brownie stuff? That was
Yeah,
so. That's one of my favorite shows because Ivan Gunawan, you're gonna be on the Patty Show soon.
yeah.
He's a clown. So, like that episode, it killed me.
Yeah.
Gali, we appreciate you, and everybody that's on the Patty Show and the ones soon to come, man. Speaking of our connection, right? We are connected by distant blood. We might be related, honestly. Low-key.
I mean, we
At
could
this
be,
point.
yeah.
I need to get my skin on your level, though. What's the
Mm.
skincare routine, by the way? I
You know,
forgot to ask.
I have my Korean best friend like give me this like skin routine.
안녕하세요.
So you know what? I don't know fully what it is. I just follow whatever he
Yeah.
tells me to do.
They're like,
you know?
they give you the shopping list, and you're like, got
Exactly. Yeah. And then I just go there and then they tell me to do whatever I need to do. And I'm like, okay.
you. But is it a long
Yeah.
list though? Because that's my
It
thing
is.
with
It's a
skincare.
list of like 7 things.
7 things.
Yeah. Yeah. Including what sometimes people forget is the what's it called? The sunscreen.
Oh my God. Okay.
Because sunscreen is actually very important. But I accidentally bought the wrong sunscreen.
What do you mean?
So I bought sunscreen that made my skin look lighter.
Oh no. White face.
Yeah, I know. No, it's because you know how like again, not to be racist, but like
Gotta preface that. Yeah.
Koreans
Yes.
love that light
Fair
skin,
skin.
and so there are some sunscreens that actually enhance that whiteness.
The vanilla.
Yeah,
Mm.
and your boy does not look good in that. I actually look
I
like
can't
a clown.
picture- I can't
look like a
picture-
clown. It was bad.
Honestly, me too, bro. Because
It was
I've always
bad.
been tan since like I moved to Indo, maybe like what is that, 2012 or
Yeah.
whatever. And I just loved absorbing the sun and all that,
Yeah.
all that stuff. You know, I can't picture myself being more fair skinned. My brother, you've met him. He's like the lighter side, so that's why we
Sure.
look completely different sometimes.
Sure.
You know, he gets more of the Chinese look thing. But
Yeah.
in Indonesia too, the beauty standard though, a lot of people like being lighter too. Isn't that funny, huh?
And whereas here in California at least,
Oh, yeah.
we love the tan.
The tan vibe, island. You know,
Mhm.
in New York too, actually in Connecticut.
Oh yeah.
Everyone just
Okay.
likes to like tanner look, I guess.
All right.
It's so weird how like different beauty standards from like different parts of the world and all that
Yeah.
good stuff. But you know who is beautiful? Him inside and out, man.
Oh,
Inside
thank
and
you.
out.
Thank
You, we're so grateful to have you here
Thank
finally
you.
on the Patty Show.
Yeah.
This is my flower section of the Patty Show.
Ooh.
We don't have sound effects yet. Like I said, I gotta ask the producer when he makes
Sure.
more money.
Sure.
Make more money, Patty. Bro, flowers to you, man. Day one, I remember the first day we met each other. Even before that, the energy that our homies told me about you,
Yeah.
they put all
Yeah.
the gas in the best way possible. Like this man right here, life changing, doing this, doing that, always full of gratitude, full of positivity, passion, all that. Literally the Patty Show. He full of the Patty Show, and he's like, "You guys are gonna click like that." And literally, I remember we met, and it's just like instant. Like I've
You're
known you
right.
for a while. Like
Yeah.
we were just playing around, playing all the different sports, taking
Yeah.
pictures, singing together. It was a fun time, man. I miss it. We got to do another one of those days, beach days.
I mean, that's the best part about living in California, right? Because you can do beach things a lot. Yeah.
Absolutely, a lot of beach stuff.
And
man.
often, yeah. So
So you were born in Indonesia, right?
I was born in Indonesia, Jakarta,
Shout out JKT.
and then I came to the States when I was 4,
Okay.
and I lived in East LA for a while. So I grew up actually thinking I was Latino.
I mean, I can see it, bro. Pero.
you know, I'm not, obviously.
He's actually part Salvadorian.
That's so funny because my neighbors were Salvadorian.
Shout out to the
and-
Salvadorians. Pupusas is one of the best foods
Oh,
ever.
so good, and they're the family that took care of me from time to time. Like when my mom and dad were like working, I would occasionally come over and like I'd hang out with the
Yeah.
kids, and so I got a nickname.
Oh,
Am I able to say it? Like, is this it's not? I don't think it's a bad word, but
no, sure.
the word is they call me Chinito.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie.
And I
They call
said
me that too.
Yeah, no. And I
Yeah.
said it with an English accent, like Chinito. No, it's Chinito. Right?
Yeah. They used to call me that too in the
But,
kitchen.
like, yeah.
Because also where I'm from in Connecticut, bro,
Uh-huh.
super diverse. So we got like
Yeah.
the Jamaicans, the Haitians,
Sure.
a lot of like Guatemalans actually,
Yeah, yeah.
Brazilians, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. So yeah, now I would get that a lot. Chinito.
Yeah.
And I don't take offense to it. I think it's all love. And at the end of the day, I feel
Yeah.
like some people do take it as offense. But for me
Yeah.
personally,
I mean, that's when you know you made it, right? Because if they have a good nickname for you.
oh no, yeah, it's like the street cred,
Yeah,
it's like the street cred. You're like, oh, I can
And
do it.
I love their street food.
Amazing,
I love
man.
eating tamales,
Woo!
drinking champurrado.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh man, like now I'm
Man.
hungry.
We're nearby all the good food. Shout out
Yeah.
K-Town over here.
Yeah.
Now there's, oh man, I love that cuisine over there. Pupusas, one of my best friends, Yoel, I have to have you on the Patty Show. But his mom used to make the best pupusas, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they're good when it's like he would come from home to like school with the, what is it called? Aluminum foil.
Sure. Yeah.
Bro, even when they were cold, they were busting. Like,
Yeah.
when they were heated up, oh goodness gracious. That's when I was like, man, I need to change.
What do you like to put inside it?
Oh, there's that thing. Oh, like the filling inside?
Yeah, yeah.
So I just
'Cause
like the
there's all
simple
kinds.
one, the
Okay.
little bean and cheese, because I love that. What I love more actually is that like pickled slaw thing.
Oh yes, that comes next to it.
Brother.
Yeah.
We will have to make a visit after this because that is so
So good.
good, man. It's like the fresh has like the bite to it. It balances it up, man. This is a food show. The Patty Show travels the world exploring food.
Yeah. I mean, that is one of my passions, though.
There
like
we go.
eating.
See?
Eating is one of my passions. I love food. That's actually how I make like the best of friends.
Absolutely, man.
Through eating.
Connection, man, and that makes sense because you're Indonesian, and I want to be real with you. Indonesia probably got the best food out there.
I mean, we are number one for our soup. I don't know if you know that.
It's still number one.
I think it's number one right now. Like at least it's been voted as number one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out Indonesia on the map.
Yeah.
I wish there was more. I mean, honestly, it's hard to find good Indonesian food though near me personally.
Sure.
I don't want to call out names because they're good, but like it's so hard when you compare it to like the real stuff, you know?
Or mom's cooking.
Yeah, it's just so biased, and it also like when you go back to Indo, for example, the food is like dirt cheap, and the quality is like phenomenal.
Sure.
So like the
payoff.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the trade-off.
The trade-off. Yeah, like what? It's like, yeah, this is good fried rice, but is it $15 worth? You know what I'm saying? 15,000 rupiah is different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And see, like that's how Indonesian you are. Like you're always thinking of the deal.
Absolutely,
like, you gotta think
man.
about the deal. Yeah.
Man, that's how we were raised, man. That's how, man, my mom, every time we would go shopping, it would take forever because we would start in the clearance section first.
No, yes, I still do that, and I think it's very good. I think it's
that's a good habit.
It's a very strategic way of saving money.
Absolutely, and it also makes you take your time and really think about what you want to buy at the end. Because I remember sometimes we're like, I'm in a rush and I need to get something. I buy something that's like $100. I'm like, this shirt I'm gonna wear like once, like, and especially nowadays, these brands are just too much. Not like this brand though. What is it called again?
Grateful Apparel. Sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
Yeah.
I would love to rep it every episode. That'd be fun, you know?
Yeah.
Grateful. Speaking of sponsors and socials and everything, well, what are your social media handles and everything?
Yeah. My social media is GoGio, because I'm always on the go.
You really are, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm like always on the go. Yeah,
you're everywhere, bro.
Yeah, I'm doing things.
He's outside.
So that's my main handle. Although I am starting a podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. And I literally just created it today, like the Instagram. But if you want to find it on Instagram, it's evenhere.podcast.
Evenhere.podcast.
Yeah,
okay.
It's a podcast about the intersectionality of your identity and your faith and belonging and all that.
The community aspect. I love that. I'm excited to
very different.
See more. Thanks for teasing that. I know we did talk about it earlier, so I'm super grateful that you're doing that stuff. I love when people are just pouring out their creativity in like the best way possible, because especially in this area, man, there's so much creativity out there.
I like people, like it's actually because of this guy. Like I really got inspired because of you, because I'm being serious. Like I was thinking, should I even start a podcast? And then I saw that you did it, and I was like, you know what? Patty's got this. I think I should do my own, like a different flavor. And yeah, thank you for inspiring me.
Arigato, thanks for the love. I'll pay you later.
No, but that's my flowers section.
So I'll take the flowers. And you know what? More flowers back. Because let me tell you why. Do you know our brother Max Tepper?
I discovered him because of you. Yeah.
See? Okay, see, this is
Yeah.
what I hit them with the reverse Uno flower. You can't get me now. Flower is like
Yeah.
it's like, okay, man. He told me the message you sent him about just like how inspiring the episode was, like sharing everything. Because he's another one that also inspires me. This another young Indonesian creative in the filmmaking world.
Yeah.
He helped me get a lot of the roles I got, like the one I did aerobics with. So my brother worked with him on a set for something, and then his friend, which was the director of the shoot that I did where I was an Indonesian aerobics instructor, was
Mhm.
looking for someone to play that role.
Wow.
And that's when I just moved to LA.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so God is good all the time. All the time God is good.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just blessings on blessings. Max, we love you, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Gonna see you soon. I saw him on set actually last weekend.
Oh, okay.
I did a little short film. It's gonna come out soon. I played a 60-year-old retired lawyer, Indonesian lawyer.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a drama though,
Okay,
so I can't reveal too much.
All right.
But it's a fun one. Let's just say they aged me up and all that stuff.
I'm excited. Like that sounds really good because I think you guys are making waves in such great ways because I think a lot of kids these days need to have heroes or people to look up to. And I grew up without having a lot of Indonesian American heroes. So to have you and him and some others, like for example, I know personally like Yoshi Sudaso,
Hey, okay.
you know, so like to have people like you guys, like it makes younger kids be like, okay, I can be like this then, you know. So you guys are opening doors, so thank you for
Appreciate the
inspiring
love,
the next
brother.
generation. Yeah.
We're so grateful, man. It's just the days that I feel like tired and I'm like, man, why am I waking up early doing all this stuff? It's that stuff. Because I remember when I was younger too, like seeing like there's not many opportunities out there, especially for like entertainment and Asian family. Come on now.
For sure.
You know, like I know it's a stereotype, but to be honest, it's like 95% true.
Yeah.
I've definitely had those conversations where like my dad was like, hey, you gotta be in the military. Hey, you gotta be a doctor. Hey, you gotta be a lawyer. Hey, you gotta be a lawyer, doctor, astronaut, or something like that. You know, I'm grateful now. Like he supports us in everything that we do. Thank you, Dad. Love you, man. That's what the short film that my brother made, and it's coming out in a couple months. Actually, we're doing the festival circuit. We had a quick turnaround on that.
Okay.
Something good going on. So appreciate all the support, everybody, for that.
Wow.
It's exciting, man. It's a good one too because there's like the Indonesian mix, but also just the cultural energy. I don't want to reveal too much, but let's just say it's I don't know. I signed some NDAs and I don't want to get in trouble. You know?
Yeah, let's not get.
Let's not get in trouble. I don't have enough money to pay back my lawyers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's not a good look. But a good look I do know is Mr. Fashionista himself over here. Okay, I did a deep dive into your Tumblr.
Oh, back in my Tumblr days. Yeah.
Shout out Tumblr. I didn't realize Tumblr was still a website.
I know.
Is it still open?
Is it still on?
Yeah, because I apparently your page was open. But you got a lot of lookbook stuff over there, some outfit inspiration and everything. When did you get into the fashion world and all that stuff?
Yeah. So I used to do some work in fashion. I did some social media marketing things over there.
Okay.
And it was fun because I actually got to go to LA Fashion Week.
Oh my God.
Interview people. And it was eye-opening. Let me just say that it actually made me not want to work in the entertainment business.
It's probably the cutthroatness, isn't it? Huh?
Yeah. How did you know?
just because I'm in it right now, it's hard.
Yeah. So like, so I don't know if you know that show, Project Runway.
Yeah. I've seen a couple.
Yeah. So I actually got to interview one of the fashion designers for Project Runway, and at that time, interviews were like closing, because it's such. I mean, it's very quick, and so I needed to go interview this guy. And as I was interviewing this guy on camera, you know who went inside my shot?
Who did?
Someone from Entertainment Tonight. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know who you are, but
we gonna find you.
Yeah.
We gonna find you. This is the tomato section of the Patty Show. Tomato.
Yeah. So like she went into my shot and tried to steal the interview.
While everything was recording.
Like, yeah.
Wow, bro, no way.
Bro, I was just like, what are you doing? And I, in show business, you gotta like stay calm. You gotta
act like it's part of it.
Yeah,
it's part of it. Yeah.
And so I'm like, how am I gonna stick up for myself?
Yeah.
And thank God the designer was actually the one that did it.
Shout out to the
So-
designer.
Yeah, so he actually told the lady
Really?
to like
Go-
get away. I'm talking to this gentleman right here. you know.
Wow, power move stepped in. Oh my god! Shout out to that
Yeah.
designer, whoever you
Yeah.
are. Blessings to you,
Yeah.
positivity.
Although,
Okay, but no.
although weirdly, it's because he thought I was pretty cute.
Well, it's
Yeah.
the skincare.
Yeah. And the other thing, although it was kind of weird because he also said that this is so true. He said that well, A, that I'm cute, but also B, I had the same name as his son.
Oh, that's
So
weird.
like,
Okay, no.
yeah. So
I can still give you flowers, but not too many. I don't
Yeah.
want
So I'm
him
just-
to think I'm cute. Okay.
yeah, so I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't know what to do with this. So, but thank you for the interview.
Shout out to it's the Indonesian genes, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So both of your parents are Indonesian then? Like
They are,
what part of
yeah.
Indonesia? Because people that don't know, Indonesia's massive, guys.
Yeah.
So many different islands, different cultures. Like,
So my mom is Manado and Ambon.
oh my God, my mom's
Yeah.
Manado, bro.
No way.
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
there we
All
go.
right.
And then
And
pops.
then my dad is from Sulawesi. I think Makassar or something.
Oh my God.
like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, okay.
But I actually did a genetic test from 23andMe,
He's Salvadorian.
and I found out something interesting and scandalous. Actually.
Scandalous. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
curious
man,
now.
I don't know if I'm supposed to share this like in public, but like,
I want to
so
know.
I actually discovered that I'm actually a lot more Filipino. Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
Welcome
I
to the
was shocked.
family.
Yeah. And it's a big revelation only because I don't actually know who my birth grandma is. Like my mom's
Mm-hmm.
birth mom, we don't really know who she is,
Wow.
or I don't really know who she
Uh-huh.
is, because we definitely don't talk about her. Like that's a taboo thing, you know.
Mm.
And so I'm thinking like,
It could be from that.
could she be? You know, I don't know. I don't know.
Wow! Oh my God! What were the
Yeah.
other splits? I'm so curious. So what was
Yes,
the percent? Do you remember? Like vaguely, not the exact.
Yeah, so like it was 60% or 58% Filipino,
Oh my God! That's a big chunk, bro.
30% Indonesian, and then the rest was like a mix of like Chinese and other things.
Uh-huh.
you know.
Did you get like African?
I got Melanesian,
Okay.
which is like what I've been told is like the Aborigines in Australia.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's okay.
it's a mix of that, but it can make sense because the Ambonese people, they're the Asians with the afros.
Yeah. That
When I
makes
had
sense.
hair, I used to have an afro.
Really, bro? Okay, see, there you go, man. Indonesia's so diverse. I'm telling you, all the
Yeah.
different pockets, like the Chindo, Chinese Indo
Yeah.
vibe, and then all that stuff.
So for a while, people thought I was like Blasian
Honestly, bro,
You know?
if you get crispy
when I had
on the beach,
when I had
actually,
the afro.
if you would have had the whole fro, man,
yeah.
the pick, and be like, "What's up, homie?"
Yeah. But I am Asian. I'm or Blasian. I'm blatantly Asian. Right?
Bro, it's killing me today. Oh man,
Yeah.
bro, the DNA testing though, I haven't done it, but two of my brothers did, and
Mm.
it's probably pretty identical. But we got actually majority Filipino.
Okay,
both
you
of them.
too.
Yes,
okay.
bro.
Alright.
Then that might have been from like our mom's side, but also I don't know because Indonesia's like what, only like 80 years old maybe got its independence, something like that,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, right.
Yeah. About
Yeah.
yeah.
I just know from the song, guys. That's all they were. Because bro, when I went to
Yeah.
school there, they used to drill that in my head.
Sure,
man. I was
sure,
like,
sure.
Patlima.
Yeah. Sure.
But if I did the math right, so it might just be like they classify the northern part of like Sulawesi as Philippines,
Filipino.
maybe.
yeah,
I'm
maybe.
not too
I don't
sure,
know. I mean, I know. I asked my professor actually.
Okay.
So my professor said that there's actually a lot of trade, like fishing wise, between the northern tip of Indonesia and the most southern tip of
Makes
the
sense.
Philippines.
Yeah, it's like
So
right
there
there.
could be some intermixing there going on.
Yeah, because I don't have
But-
any family that I know like by name or even on
Yeah.
Facebook that are in the Philippines.
Okay.
Because if there was, I would have visited the Philippines already.
Yeah, me
You know?
me either. But I was actually like, is this real? Because I wanted to make sure that this test was real. So I found out that how like in Indonesian families they say like, oh, that's your cousin.
Yeah, they just say that, right?
They just say that. Yeah. And that's like not real. Your cousin.
Yeah.
So my cousin's kid, I don't know what you call that.
I guess
I call her my niece, but
Yeah,
like
you
her
can call
my
the
niece, but like
distant
your
niece,
I don't know, your
technically. I don't
cousin's
know. Cousins.
yeah, I don't know. Like, but she took the test, and sure enough, we're related. So like that means it's accurate.
Okay, there you go.
You
Okay.
know, so I don't know. I think we just need more Filipino data or like Indonesian data.
Yeah, they need that, like, because it's still like a lot of
Yeah.
new data and everything over there. Even the ones like in people that are from America, you know, technically
Yeah.
it's still also not fully up to date because history gets messed up. You
It
know,
does.
we don't need to talk about all the crazy, slavery, all that stuff.
Yeah,
And that's just in the States.
colonization.
Yeah, colonization in Indonesia too.
Yeah.
I thought I was Dutch originally because of like height wise, because I'm almost 6 feet, and all my brothers they're like around the same size. But that
Mhm.
might have been from my dad's like Chinese side, because
You're probably Northern Chinese.
Yes, probably,
maybe, 'cause
right,
Northern
'cause
Chinese
are
tend
pretty
to be a
tall,
lot
right?
taller. Yeah.
shout out Yao Ming, my boy.
Yeah.
He's like 8 foot, whatever. So I guess that's probably it.
Yeah.
But also even like the eyes of it too. It's not like you know, like
Oh,
the I don't want to say it sounds crazy.
your eyes are bigger.
Like bigger, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
No, you're
and then
right.
yeah.
I know. Now I'm seeing it.
See,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even,
Yeah.
like, if I just relax it, like you can see like a little pop out there,
Sure.
you know.
Sure.
And it is funny because my best friend on the first episode, Jan Conan from Ivory Coast, he actually has smaller eyes than me, so and he's shorter than me. We're like the complete opposite.
Wow. Okay.
So maybe I am African.
yeah, maybe.
I am
You
actually
know.
1% from my brothers,
Yeah.
Madagascar.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Yeah, because Madagascar, you know, a lot of the people there were mixed with supposedly Indonesian seafarers because they got lost in a storm or something, and
There you go.
they populated Madagascar.
There we go.
Yeah.
Shout out, man.
Yeah.
We're diverse out there, but
Yeah.
we're all from Africa anyway. So
Yeah. And they know that because of our language, because the Madagascar language and Bahasa,
no way.
there's like similar words.
Oh my god, I need
Yeah.
to. Man, I love this. I need to
Yeah.
learn
So if
more
you
now.
study linguistics, it's actually really fascinating.
Oh my god, I really gotta dive into that more
Yeah.
because I like to move it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the movie Madagascar. That's one of my favorite movies, actually.
It is same.
But yes,
Yeah.
that's amazing, man. Languages, though, we gotta talk about the languages that
Yeah.
you love. I know you're learning a little bit Korean.
Yeah, 네.
네, okay.
저는 지효입니다.
My fault.
반갑습니다. Like nice to meet you. You
Yeah,
know.
I think I've heard that because I was telling him because we live in K-Town.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of my neighbors are retired Korean.
That's right.
They sometimes think I'm Korean, so they start speaking to me in Korean in the elevator.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I feel so bad because I'm like, how do I say I don't know? Or
Yeah.
if anyone knows how to say that, put it on the comments because there's this one lady. She might have Alzheimer's. I love
Okay.
you, lady. She's a sweet, like, Korean lady.
Yeah.
Every time she always speaks in Korean to me, right?
Yeah.
And I try to be like, don't speak. I
Yeah.
don't speak English. She still speaks in Korean
Okay.
to me. So shout out to you.
Yeah, but that's actually pretty sweet that your neighbors talk to you. You know, a lot of neighbors just keep to themselves. So
Yeah, I'd say You're right. I feel like people are more chill here because everyone's just like retired, and
Sure.
I rarely see them too because of like time wise. You know, I wake
Mm.
up early usually like around 4 or 5 or something.
Yeah.
You know, the personal training, grinding, hustling out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Speaking of that, man, I hear you're doing a little winter arc.
Wow. Yeah, I am doing a
Yes.
winter arc.
Yes.
I signed up for this like 8-week fitness challenge thing. You know, because you know, I used to actually be a lot more fit, and then I just kind of let myself go. Partly because of the pandemic, you know, and food is like, I'm an emotional eater.
I feel you, man.
And so yeah, I just kind of like let myself go, and then as I started getting older, I'm like, you know what, I need to reclaim that side of me, you know, that you know, the alpha side of me,
That
you know?
dog. Let me get that
Yeah,
dog.
yeah. And so you know, one of my best friends also encouraged me, and so we started with just like small things like taking away sugar out of my diet. So we did that, and like some exercise and stuff. So yeah, I ended up losing 20 pounds.
Okay,
Yeah,
congrats,
thank
bro.
you, yeah.
Nice.
And so
And it looks like a good one. I see this is popping out in the right ways. I see you.
yeah, and so I decided, okay, what is going to take me further, and maybe this competition slash vlogging about it.
Yeah,
will
holding
keep me
your accountable.
accountable.
Absolutely, yeah, man. I did
Yeah.
see your day 3 one, man. Thanks for sharing about the vulnerabilities, man.
Yeah,
'Cause I
thank
know
you.
it can be tough, especially when you lose calories and then you're dealing with all the stress of everything because you do so much stuff. We'll dive into that
Yeah.
eventually, but doing like a deficit while dealing with all the deficit BS in the
Yeah.
world, like family stuff and whatever, it's tough.
No,
So
thank you. Yeah, because normally I would like eat sweets because I don't know about the way you guys eat, audience, but like I in order for me to feel good about myself, I need to eat something sweet so I can be sweet inside. You know what I mean?
that's
You
cute right there.
know,
Yeah, I have a sweet
right?
tooth too, brother. I can't
Yeah.
lie to you. Yeah.
But it's kind of hard when you can't eat sugar. So like yeah. So what do you do to like when you need that outlet? You know, and so yeah, I had to figure out ways to feel good about myself without the sugar.
What's your favorite dessert though?
Oh man, my favorite dessert is actually a creme brulee.
Oh,
And the reason why is because I like watching it be made because you get a torch, a
yeah,
blowtorch,
yeah.
and then you like,
Light it
yeah,
up,
light it
yeah.
up. And then my favorite thing, and I'm like such a kid, but I take a spoon and then I like pop. And then when you hear that pop, you know, like, just so satisfying.
Because it's just more than just like the taste. There's like the visual aspect and then like
Yeah.
what is it,
The
like the audio?
auditory,
Yes,
yeah, all
absolutely.
of that.
So it
Yeah.
has everything, and then when you bite into that little crunch,
Mhm.
okay, cultured man over
Yeah,
here.
so it's a mix of the crisp on the top
Yes.
and then the smooth in the bottom.
Smooth cream.
Yeah.
Wow, look
yeah.
at you, man. You should be a rapper at this
Yeah.
point. Look at the bars over here. The crisp and the cream and the
Yeah.
everything.
And a little mint on a mint leaf.
Oh
on
yeah,
the,
absolutely.
You know? Yeah.
So you bake then, or what's
I do not.
It's hard. It's hard. Honestly,
hard,
baking is
yeah.
so hard. Cooking too can be
Yeah.
hard too
I
sometimes.
just watch other people do it and then I get to enjoy.
Yes.
You know.
We love our friends that are
Yeah.
bakers and cooks. Taste test it all, you know.
Yeah, sign me up. Like, you know,
what's the Instagram again? At
Go Geo Go, yeah.
at Go Geo Go, and
if
then
you need a taste tester, you know.
yeah, after the 7 weeks, okay.
Yeah, after the
Everybody,
7
we got to
weeks,
hold
yeah.
them accountable.
Yeah.
But hopefully, when this comes out, it'll be like only 3 weeks less. So actually, hit them up early. Hit them up early. We'll
Yeah,
be the
'cause
first.
I might need to celebrate.
Yeah,
you
of
know?
course.
Yeah.
I think that's also the balance of it, because bro, I've like during COVID especially too. I remember, so I was like a resident assistant on campus.
Sure. Yeah.
So it was 2020 when I was gonna graduate. We
Yeah.
just came back from spring break,
Yeah.
and we go back into the dorms, all that stuff, and then that's when they're like, "Yeah, guys, don't come back home. Like, don't come back to
Wow.
campus, whatever." But I was
Yeah.
already on campus, and then I was just gonna stay there because my family was in Connecticut.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, I'm just not gonna risk the COVID stuff with my dad. I'll stay here until like May or whatever."
Yeah.
Bro, they had so much food left over because like all the kids, the only ones that stayed were like international students
Sure.
and then like
Yeah.
other RAs and staff. So there's I remember exactly. There's this fridge that they used to put in one of like not a dining hall but like a cafe vibe
Yeah.
where you can kind of swipe and grab stuff.
Yeah.
Ben and Jerry's, bro.
That
That is my weakness, man. They had every flavor. So one time, bro, I kid you not, I got a plastic bag because that's how we got it to
Yeah.
get all the food. 4 different pints, bro. I would just be chomping down.
Yeah.
And I'm a very social creature, so being isolated in the room, I'm like, what do I do? So I just was watching All American, the show.
Oh yeah, the football show.
Yeah, the football show, and then just eating my Ben and Jerry's. So Ben and Jerry's sponsor me. Maybe we'll get a low calorie version because man, y'all so good, but damn, bro.
I love their banana chocolate.
Oh,
one. I forgot what it's
yeah,
called.
man. For me, it's always I'm stuck between like half baked.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to make my own version of the Tonight dough, but the patty version, you know.
Okay.
Maybe patty palm show ice cream. We're gonna think of the name. We're gonna think of the name.
Yeah.
But something on that theme because all the late night hosts, you know, that inspire me, all that stuff.
For
Hopefully,
sure.
I can be one of those late night hosts and inspire the next.
Is it going to be
generation
like
one.
coconut flavor or pineapple flavor because of the?
See, I like the way
I mean,
you think, man.
pineapple because the P. Right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so.
But to be honest, I don't like pineapple ice
Oh, you-
cream. I'm more like a chocolatey ice cream
Okay,
vibe.
all right,
So
all
like
right.
maybe fake pineapples and palm trees
Fake pineapple.
as like
Okay.
cookie dough globs. Oh, we're on the
Oh,
side. You're gonna
alright.
get some royalties after this one, man.
Okay, all right.
Man, a businessman, he does it all.
Yeah.
You know, the business side stuff. and everything that you do. You went to UCLA, right?
I did. I went to UCLA undergrad.
Okay. What did you study over there again?
I studied people. Like I studied psychology, which is more on the personal side, like the one-on-one. And I studied sociology, which is like the group, like the people, like how people interact with others. Yeah.
What made you want to go to that path?
You know, that's a very good question. To be honest, it was because it felt natural. When I was younger, people just kept talking to me for advice. It's weird.
Well, you're easy to talk to, man. Like mini flower section. This guy is open book and is the same thing. You listen really well and you reflect really well.
Yeah.
That's my mini flower section. Let's go.
No, thank you. Yeah, no, I remember like so I used to take the metro bus, right? And in the metro bus, like in LA, there's like some weirdos, right?
Yeah,
there's a lot of weirdos, right?
He's saying it nicely. There's people that could hurt you, so you gotta be careful out there. So yeah.
But I remember this one time when I went on the bus, and then there was this a couple, and they were like arguing, and it made the entire bus so uncomfortable because
stiff, right?
Because they could all hear what they're arguing about, and it was just like. It's just bad, right?
Tense,
it was just so bad. So finally, I just got so fed up because I'm like, this is before like noise canceling headphones. Shout out noise canceling headphones.
Yes, whoever made that.
If you make sponsor us,
please.
But yeah, so I was like, you know what, I can't do this because I know that I have a couple more stops. Until
it's like half an hour or something, right?
Yeah. And so if this is going to go on and on, like I need to stop this. So I went to the back of the bus and I was like, excuse me, what's going on here? And then they look at me and they're like, what? Well, this has nothing to do with you. And I said, no, it does have everything to do with me. Actually, it has everything to do with everyone on this bus because you made it your business and our business, to be, business. So so I was like, so because you made it our business, I'm gonna sit down right here and we're gonna talk about what's going on with you. So I'm gonna need you both to shut up, and I'm gonna allow you guys to talk one at a time.
Wow, power move!
And it was funny because they actually like, who are you, like kind of thing. But then they actually allowed it, so I got to referee.
No way, dude!
So I got to referee this couple. So I was like,
counselor over here.
Yeah. So I was like, so the dude, I was like, all right, let's start with you. Like, what's wrong? And then the dude was talking about something, and then she like was like, no, this is his time.
Ooh,
and so he did his thing. Okay, cool. And then I'm like, all right, now you can speak. And then so she said her thing. Okay. He did the same thing. I was like, no, you had your time. And so
let your lady go. Yeah.
And so they ended up talking. And so like, okay, so do you hear what she just said? Right? What do you hear? And well, I hear this. And like, no, that's not what she said. She said,
what?
And so
Dr. Phil, right?
So it was just, but that actually inspired me to be, you know what? I want to formally like learn.
Yeah.
So that's what I got.
Wow! Oh my gosh! Shout out to them. And that was before you went to college, or
before I got into college? Like before I went to college, just because.
So you were like super young then.
Yeah, I was like 19.
Oh my gosh! Doing that in a random bus, man.
Well, because I was angry.
Yeah.
Well, I have my own anger issues. That's something I had to see a therapist about. But yeah, like I was angry because they were like, "You're disturbing the peace of the bus."
Absolutely.
And we're all just trying to make it home.
Hey man, if you have a Dr. Phil show, Maury or something, that'll be a fun one. Let me be a guest. Hopefully I don't have to be part of the marriage counseling.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so insane, man. Yeah, I feel like a lot, and you'd actually be a really good RA, actually.
Oh, is that? Yeah, I guess maybe. Yeah, if I had done the RA stuff.
Yeah, probably. It's a headache though. Shout out to all my residents out there and everybody. It's a crazy time, man. Yeah. In a predominantly white Catholic school in Connecticut. Wild times for everybody there, but definitely learned a lot. But UCLA, man, you did a lot of different clubs. You had this club I was trying to find footage of, Dance Marathon.
Yeah, so Dance Marathon.
What is that?
So it's not really a club. So Dance Marathon is this thing where you sign up to raise money to raise awareness for pediatric AIDS research, right? And so it's a big deal at UCLA because you have to stay awake for 28 hours. Yeah, 24 to 28 hours if I remember correctly.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're just dancing the whole time.
28
Yeah.
hours?
You do get bathroom breaks, so that's when you can actually sit down.
Yeah.
But you have to be on your feet.
Is there like a ref being like, hey, that's not a two-step, or
No.
like, is there certain dance moves you have to do, or
No, you can just dance. However, as long as you're on your feet, you can't sit down. That's the whole.
so even like a little wobble is good?
Yeah, you can wobble, but yeah, you just cannot sit down.
Wow.
That's the rule. Like you just cannot sit down. So yeah, it was really fun because like celebrities would come in to encourage you. I remember yeah, there was like oh wait, I think we canceled him. So like I'm not gonna say his name anymore because there was a celebrity who's canceled now. So
Okay.
we're not gonna talk about him.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were other celebrities.
We'll decipher it eventually,
Yeah. Let's just say that this celebrity was also a UCLA student back in my day.
Okay.
Um,
We'll have someone research that eventually. I'm curious. I want to know after.
yeah.
Those events are always so amazing, though. Like all the support you get from people and everything. What was your go-to dance move, though, for that event and just in general? Because I'm sure it's different.
Yeah, I mean, the Carlton was definitely one of them. And then I don't know, like I don't know if I'm aging myself, but back we did the Superman.
Oh, that was fire. Yeah.
Because I asked some of my students and they're like, "What's that?"
They're like, "What's that? You don't know how to crank that?" Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Come on, you know how to
you don't
crank
know
that?
Superman? Like,
Yeah,
what?
come on now.
Yeah.
Or the jerk,
Yeah, or the
the jerk.
yeah.
That was a good one right there.
Yeah.
Man, I miss the dance now. I could get back into it. I used to be a break dancer in Indonesia.
What?
Yeah, for
No
fun.
way.
For
I had
fun.
no idea.
So my old handle was at B-Boy Phantom.
Sure. Okay.
Because of the P,
Yeah.
it was
Okay.
like a silent thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know the cartoon Danny Phantom.
I love Danny
Yeah,
Phantom.
bro.
I've been meaning for like a live action.
I want. Oh man,
Yeah.
that and American Dragon Jake Long.
Yes,
brother.
Yeah.
Both of those two guys, man. Some of my favorite, Ben 10, of course, but those
Yeah.
two were like my top.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me find a good breakdancing name. I can't be like B-Boy Dragon because
Sure.
there's already. I'm pretty sure there's like 50 of them already.
Yeah.
You were Phantom. I'm like, oh, I've never heard that before.
Dude,
And
that's
the
sick.
P and
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore. I can do some of the moves, but they're so
Yeah.
hard, bro. It's like doing like.
Wait, so do you do the head thing?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I always get afraid because I'm afraid I'll break my neck or something.
Actually, which was kind of stupid. I started when I was like 12 or 13, where my neck wasn't even fully developed, to be honest.
Right.
But I used to do a lot of head spins.
Yeah.
We usually put like a beanie on to make it easier.
No, for sure. Yeah,
and then the windmill, when you kind of
yes, with the legs.
legs, and then you're kind of like tucked in. That
Yeah.
one, it hurts in the beginning, but after a while,
Okay.
you get it doesn't feel too bad. And practicing on like cardboard helps a lot, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wow.
My favorite one though is the air chair. So
Oh wait, no, tell me.
you're
Yeah.
like, well, just sit down.
Oh.
No. It's basically there's a thing called the chair freeze,
Okay.
and it's where basically you put your elbow to your hip, head on the floor, and then left.
Oh, you know what? I tried doing that.
That one
time.
is super flexible,
Okay.
flexible technique, and also like the weight distribution.
Yeah.
But the air chair, you do that only the hands, and you hold it. And the longest I've ever done was like a solid 3 seconds. And you put like your toes up.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite moves. And of
Wow.
course, like the signature, the one-handed.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called.
Dude, why didn't you join the Olympics? Like you could have done like.
I know what you're talking about.
That sounds way better than some of the things I.
Shout out Australia, we love you. I haven't been to Australia yet, but please don't ban me for the Batty Show, please. We love you. We love you.
Yeah.
I wish, bro, but I stopped around high school.
Okay.
Because that's when I moved back to the States.
Oh.
And then
sure.
they had some dancing. I did some K-pop dancing actually.
K-pop.
Yeah. So like
Wow.
the Shiny Sherlock.
Shiny, yeah.
That's
okay.
and then like Big Bang was my
Big Bang, yeah.
my jam back then. Of course, Super
Same.
Junior.
Super Junior.
That's my era of K-pop.
Yeah.
Was it BTS before they were like really BTS?
Yes.
EXO before they all split up and all the scandals.
Yeah. Sure.
a lot of scandals.
Yeah, lots of scandals.
Yeah, but shout out to the K-pop world out there.
Yeah.
How do you say thank you again in Korean?
감사합니다.
감사합니다. But you also know Japanese though, right?
No, I don't.
Really?
I actually don't. Yeah, I tried learning, but I ended up like just focusing more on Korean and Mandarin. Actually.
Okay.
Mandarin was funny because it was because there was this girl I liked.
Okay, shout out to the girl.
And plus the fact that two of my best buds wanted to take this class too.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to learn it so that I could, like, if I ever go on a date with her, I could, like, ask her dad, you know, right? You know?
Baba.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the worst idea. It was, I nearly failed that class. It's because it was at UCLA. It was like,
oh my god, that
college
was so
level,
hard,
so
bro.
it was so hard, yeah. And I was competing against Chinese speakers, even though I was in the non-Chinese speaking section, you know. But I mean, let's just be honest. The others were Chinese speakers.
Yeah, they're lying. It's like my
just
friend.
trying to get an easy
yeah, for real.
you know?
It's my friends that took AP Spanish, but brother was born in Tijuana. Like,
Yeah,
like don't lie, bro.
Yes,
Like he's from San Juan. Like, come on, bro. Like, they used to do that in high school all the time. Like AP Portuguese, bro, you're Brazilian. Like, don't lie now. I wish there was AP Indonesian. I would have failed it too.
I mean,
though,
it's funny. At UCLA, there was Indonesian. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I ended up skipping Indonesian because there's an Indonesian requirement, or there's a language.
Oh, there's an Indonesian requirement. I have to go back to school.
There's a language requirement, and I tested it out because I was able to write in Indonesian.
Man,
and
I
stuff.
wish I could do that, bro.
But you could only do that if the language is provided in the school, and so I got to test it out of Indonesian.
Oh, so. But then you just took the Mandarin just for
fun,
for the girl, and the girl, of
but
course.
Then that was a mistake. Yeah,
Mandarin is hard, man. I took it. I remember when I was in Indo, but when I moved there, it's when I didn't even know Indo that well. So I was barely learning the language, and they were teaching Mandarin through Indonesian. You know what I'm saying? So they would translate it.
Yes.
Indonesian, and then I would still have to translate it to English.
Yeah.
That's why I never picked up anything. And then in high school, my school is like a inner city. I love my central high school people out there, but like the resources weren't there. We always had a different teacher every time.
Sure.
So I never fully understood Mandarin, and I went to college, and I went straight into intermediate to get the I guess once you pass intermediate, you're kind of done with the languages.
Yeah.
But after that, I've never really taken it formally, so I might have to fall in love to learn Chinese, because hard language out there.
Yeah.
Because at least with Spanish, like, I know a little bit because I used to date a Puerto Rican girl that taught me Spanish.
Oh, okay. Shout out.
All the music, you know what I'm saying? Shout out, all that good vibe.
Yeah.
And a lot of my friends are like from like Latin countries and everything,
Sure.
and I love the music, and it's very similar to Indonesian, like how everything's pronounced.
Necesitas practicar español conmigo.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, papi chulo.
Yeah, like, I love Spanish. I love listening to Spanish music. And you know, I started off with this old band called OV7.
Okay.
And then I just started like with all these other greats, like Enrique Iglesias.
Oh, shout out Enrique Iglesias.
Shakira.
Oh,
gosh, what are their other names? Like, oh man.
It's
taking me back. It's taking me back.
Yeah.
But now I'm in my K-pop era. No, Mark Anthony.
Sure,
yeah. But now I'm in my K-pop era.
Yeah, they're different seasons in life. No, you just struck a memory, man. Enrique Iglesias, bro, Hero, that song. Oh my god, man, that's one of my favorites. That's gotta be on my wedding, like one of the songs right there. That's
what every guy wants to be, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, we're like feeding our egos.
I know.
I can be your hero.
I can hear baby. You know what I'm saying? The Spanish version is good too, but man, you just took me back. That's like a good era. I feel like that's
it was
simple times, because now it's so different and unique. You know, the youth, as they say.
Yeah.
And speaking of youth, you are a youth pastor, right?
Yeah, I'm a youth and college pastor, or emerging adult pastor, as they say.
Oh yeah, really?
So emerging adults are like 18 to 29-year-olds. Youth is really like, especially for Asian American churches, or really ethnic churches, youth is really anyone under the age of 30 who's not married.
Bro, for real.
Yeah, like you don't get respect until you get married, really.
No, absolutely. Like, every function, like, you married yet?
Yeah, and then so after you're 30, they kind of like ease off, but then they're like, is there something wrong with you? Why aren't you married yet?
Yeah, no, they put like all the red.
Yeah.
That's facts. I love how you said ethnic churches, because growing up in the East Coast, it was rare to find like Indonesian churches.
Sure.
There was one church we went to like in New York sometimes, but that's like an hour away.
Okay, yeah.
We eventually like settled down in like some other churches, but like, you know, shout out to our Hispanic churches or Black churches, always accepting us, same energy. But it was like that too, the same thing. They're like, well, you're in the youth, aren't you like 27? Yeah, bro, but I don't got kids. I don't, like it was funny because I think I was like maybe only like 14, 13. I see this guy like paying off his mortgage. Like,
and these ethnic churches don't know what to do with you, because they don't have a section where like, because you speak English, and but you're not a kid anymore, you're not a youth
Yeah.
anymore, they don't really have a spot,
Exactly. And it's not like on
So,
Sunday school where it's like the
yeah,
12-year-old, like 10-year-olds, like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna learn how to make the boats.
yeah,
Nothing wrong with that. I would love to do that stuff again because I feel like paying taxes is ghetto, man. It's not fun, man.
yeah.
There's almost a new year. I feel like everything's just flying by. You know what I'm saying?
For
All
sure, for
the
sure.
craziness. How did you get into that world, though? By the way, man, was your family
Yeah.
always like in it?
Like I did not want to be in that world, but my family has been in ministry. A lot of my uncles are pastors,
Oh man.
and I don't want to call it like a family business, but I and a lot of my aunts, uncles, cousins, and stuff, like they work at the church somehow, like
Yeah,
or at
like a
least
worship
volunteer.
leader or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
or at least
that. Yeah.
volunteer. So I was always in that world, which is why I did not want to be in that world, which
I
is
feel
why
that.
I actually wanted. I was in fashion, right?
Mhm,
So
mhm.
I did not want to go. But then I actually this is going to be a little bit more serious, but I ended up like wanting to do grad school. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do psychology because that's my
Yeah,
thing,
yeah, that's what you majored in.
But all the schools said I can't do a master's without, or you can't do it without a cohort system. So meaning like you have to be full time,
Okay, okay.
and I could only do part time because I didn't want to get in debt.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You
I know
know,
that's right, man. It's tough.
because I graduated UCLA without debt.
Oh, shout out.
And so I did not want to get into more debt, and so I asked them like, well, what's the program that I could like do part time? And
Yeah.
they said, well, you could get a master's of divinity. And for those of you that don't know, no, divinity is not about witchcraft or divination or whatever. So divinity is the degree that like pastors get, which is like a mixture of like a lot of different things, because there is the psychology aspect of caring for people, but there's also the theology,
yes,
and history,
okay.
and languages too, because you got to study Greek, Hebrew, and all that. So I thought God was laughing at me because that was exactly why I did not want that. That's like, and so I kind of felt like, what
is it? What's happening? Yeah.
And so I remember like calling up my best friend one day. I was like, bro, I hate God. And he's like, why? Because doesn't like God know I want to do psychology? I want to help people like with their issues, And my buddy's like, well, why can't you help people as a pastor,
Wow.
And I'm like, what?
So you're supposed to be on my side, man.
Yeah, I was like, you're not. I'm supposed to come to you. And
am I talking to God right now?
You're supposed to help me feel better. Yeah. And he was like laying out, like, what all these therapists they get to do, like all these things, cool. But you know what pastors get to do that therapists don't get to do? Like what? They get to be there in the happiest moments of people's lives. When there's a baby being born, who's invited? Not the therapist.
Yeah, that'd be kind of a weird family.
Right? Like when there's a baptism, birthday parties,
wow.
it's a pastor. And then, but pastors also get to be there in the most darkest moments of people's lives, like when there's a divorce, when there's an accident, when visiting hours are over. Who gets to stay longer? Like it's the pastor. So when he starts saying all this, dude, I start clicking and crying, bro. Because I'm like, you know what? That's actually what I think that speaks to me, and that's what I want to do. And so, ever since then, I got to do that with youth and young adults. Yeah, and I think that one is because I had a sister. She passed away. She drowned saving another kid, and I couldn't get to her in time. And I think the way God uses healing is He took that moment in time, which was forever traumatized me.
Of course, yeah.
All that. But He took that moment in time, and then He took this whole like pastoring high school and college students and stuff, and He got to heal me through it, because I got to do things with them that I didn't get to do with my sister.
That's beautiful,
man. And it really redeemed it, because I remember like when like prom, everybody wants that good prom photo.
Yeah.
I never get to have that with my sister, right? But I did get to have that with multiple students, and that made all the difference. So,
Wow, that's beautiful, man.
yeah. So I think that's kind of why I am where I am, you know?
And thanks for
So,
sharing that, man. And you
yeah.
have a lot of siblings out there.
I
We
do.
got a brother right here. We got
Lots
all
of
the brothers
siblings.
out here, all the
Yeah.
sisters. That's so beautiful, man.
Yeah.
That's such a interesting journey. It's something where like there's no way this is actually happening. Like you, like what the divinity? Like what divinity? Am I gonna be
Yeah.
part of a cult or something?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, same.
That sounds kind of cool, like a Yu-Gi-Oh card to be like the divinity.
Yeah.
I use the divinity trap card. That's basically
It
what
was a
happened.
trap. No,
it was a trap card.
Yeah.
How many years of schooling was that, by the way? I forgot to ask.
Dude, so typically it was a 2 to 3 year thing.
Okay.
I actually did it in 5 years.
Oh, God.
Because I didn't want debt.
Oh.
So I graduated without debt. Yeah.
So how does that work? You just space it out for like the people that wanna do that
so
stuff.
yeah, you do space it out. So I took like 2 classes a quarter.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. And
so-
since you were part time, they let you.
They let me do that. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And then but
Oh, but get
so
into it.
I am actually going to do a doctor.
Oh,
of
sorry.
ministry
My fault, doctor. Oh, let me.
degree, yeah.
I'm a
So like
doctor.
next year, I'm thinking about it. And I mean, maybe I'm celebrating too early, but like, I think this is where I'm supposed to be going. You know, because there's not enough Indonesian American doctors out there. Like, and I don't mean doctors like medically. Like, we do
Yeah.
need that too.
Yeah,
But like,
and we got a lot of them.
you
Don't
know,
worry.
but like, just having like this other degree, you know, and like and I can serve our community, you know, in a different way.
Bro,
you
that's
know?
so amazing, man.
yeah.
I'm praying for you, man, because the doctor world, that sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, it's 3 years, three more
God.
years. You know?
Oh, goodness.
And to be honest, like I still want to work on my MR degree, you know, my
What's it?
Mister degree,
the
like,
mister.
like my marriage degree.
Oh. I was like, MR. I'm like,
yeah, like marriage.
oh,
you know?
marriage,
Yeah,
marriage,
yeah.
marriage.
But like, I don't know, like one day I want to get married, but like right now I'm just gonna do my doctor of ministry.
you can get the DR
yeah,
before you get the MR.
Yeah, before the MR, you know. Hopefully,
Or maybe in
hopefully it's
between, or in between.
Yeah,
In
that's,
between.
you know, that's the hope.
That's
Just because, you know, having a DR without, you know, an MRS
Yes.
is like
It's kind of sad,
Kinda
a little,
sad,
you know?
you know?
But no offense to
No
anyone
offense
that
to
does.
anyone, yeah.
We love y'all, you know? You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? All
but
that-
you know, I just want to. I want someone to share it with.
Man, I'm in that cross point right now where it's like you want to go into that building phase a little bit, you know?
Yeah,
Because like
yeah.
seeing all the we love all the love out there, you know, but like sometimes you're like, damn, I wish I
Yeah.
could be doing stuff with my girl.
Yeah,
And let me make a phone call real quick.
yeah, and even more so. So like, I was actually talking to Sam about it because you know, Sam is interestingly like half my age, almost pretty much half my age. Meaning, if I was an 18-year-old with a kid, Sam could have been like my kid. You know, that I'm aging myself right there. But like, and so I think about like because when I hang out with Sam and I like sometimes you know low key mentor him or just check in with him, I'm like, oh, this is what it's like to have like a son, not just to have a brother, but like
yeah.
to have like
Because age gap.
like this son. Like wow, like I want this.
Yeah, no. You'll be an amazing
Yeah,
father,
you know,
man,
like-
honestly. And
Thank you. Yeah.
in due time,
In
no
due time,
rush
yeah.
at all, because you're still only 28, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Asian don't
28.
raisin, as they say, or Filipino don't raisin.
No, brown don't frown.
Brown don't frown. You got the brown don't frown and the Asian don't raisin. Look at that. And if you have 1% Madagascar, black don't crack.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be here forever, bro.
Yeah.
You got time to do the doctor's degree.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be. Man, I'm excited for that. What school are you thinking of applying to, or have you already?
Yeah. I'm thinking back at my my school, Fuller.
Okay,
Fuller
gotcha.
Seminary. Yeah.
And where was that, by the way? I forgot to ask where that was.
Oh, in Pasadena.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so
it's
not too
very
bad, yeah.
historic. Yeah. Mainly because I think they'll hopefully pay for all of it.
Ooh, amen to that. Amen to that.
Yeah.
We need that, bro.
Yeah.
'cause
We need that. Yeah.
Because the more degrees you get, the more dollar signs you'll see.
Yeah.
And
so,
hopefully we don't have to see dollar signs because it's all for
Yeah.
God's work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, that's amazing, man. I'm glad that you're doing all the different things,
Thank you.
evolving, all that stuff. Your life has definitely been interesting, man.
Yeah.
I really want to know though about the name. Okay.
Name.
Yes, your
Yeah.
name, man. Your long name,
Oh.
Giovanny. Right?
Yeah.
I heard from a source that your mom watched this Italian drama.
Yeah, this opera.
Yes. What was
It's
the
an
name of
opera.
it?
So it's Don Giovanni.
Don Giovanni.
Don Giovanni. So
Wait.
Don Giovanni is
So like a playboy then?
Yes, you know about it. Yeah. So
Playboy.
yeah, so Don Giovanni is an Italian opera by Mozart, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, right? And it's about a playboy named Don Giovanni, aka Don Juan.
Oh, there we
Right.
go. Okay.
Because Juan, John, Giovanni, that's all like
And the same
you know,
sphere. Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And so she thought like, oh, Giovanni's such a strong masculine name,
Yeah.
you know, like I like it. And she looked up the name, and it means God is gracious. And you know, it was hard for her to get a kid, and so when I came on her birthday,
No way.
When I
You're
came on her
twins,
yeah, with my
essentially.
mom, yeah.
What?
So I was born on her birthday, and
What a
she
blessing.
thought Giovanni is like God is gracious is such a
It's perfect.
yeah
It's
perfect
a fit
name.
with him,
Yeah,
man.
but you're right. I'm like I told my mom like,
You set me up.
you said like what? Why would you name me after a playboy? Like, is that what? Well, I didn't know what it was about. So it was in Italian, you know.
Parents are so funny, man.
Yeah.
From
So-
playboy to pastor. Like that's a good title right there. I'm gonna have to put that
man.
out of the notes. From playboy to
Yeah.
pastor.
Oh my god.
Giovanni. At first, when I saw the name, I'm like, I've never met an Indonesian name. Well, also, I don't think there's Indonesians named Patrick, to be honest. So that's fair.
Well, you're my second one, though.
There we go. Oh yeah, you're right. There's
yeah,
shout out to our
yeah.
boy Patrick over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone calls me Patty. So,
Yeah.
but that's also
Sure.
not an Indonesian. It's just I feel like Indonesian names, at least like first names, they're just so different.
Yeah,
all
they're
of
so
them. Like
different. Yeah.
last names though, you can kind of tell
Yeah.
if it's like Chinese Indonesian, like they have the E part, like Setian,
Yeah.
all that stuff, or then like Gunawan, you know what I'm
the
saying?
wands,
Yeah, all the ones, and then the long
or
ones.
Jaws.
Yep,
Yeah.
and all the super long ones.
Yeah.
Harjo, all that.
Onos,
Yep,
Onos, yeah.
all that stuff. So
Yep.
shout out to our Indonesian people out there.
Yeah.
What a unique name, man. Love
Yeah.
that for you, man.
Thank you.
So you picked Gio, I'm guessing, because it was just shorter. Is that it?
Yeah.
Like, what made you
Although
claim that name?
yeah, so it was the easiest because people sometimes couldn't pronounce Giovanni.
Really?
Yeah. But there was this Italian guy, this old Italian man in New York
Okay.
who
It wasn't the fashion guy, right?
No,
Okay.
it was a different guy. So I was in New York and I was visiting, and I was in this like Italian like sandwich place,
Uh huh.
and they asked me what my name was, and I said, "Oh, my name is Giovanni," and they're like, "No, it's not." And then I was like,
he was ready to swing.
and I was like, "Wait, what? Like yeah, it's Giovanni. No, it's Giovanni. Giovanni. You know, and we're Italian.
Yeah.
We say it with our hands.
Giovanni.
Italian's a passionate language. I'm like, so I'll never forget that. So your name is not Gio, it's Joe.
Joe.
Yeah.
There.
So I was like,
He's like,
all right, but I'm just gonna Americanize it and just
Yeah,
say
he's
Gio, like, you know.
this guy was ready to call the mafia, bro. You better watch out. He was like, yeah, this tough guy over there. Like,
Yeah, he did not know his name.
Yeah.
He's an embarrassment to
that's so funny, man. I
Yeah.
love my last name, bro. Honestly, people read it more Italian, like Setiari. So every time, yeah, I'm
sure,
serious. But
yeah,
every
yeah.
time in school, because I used to go to like a super predominantly white, like
Yeah.
elementary school and also college. But I remember one time, I think it was freshman year.
Yeah.
You know, the teachers reading out the names. I think it was philosophy.
Yeah.
Her name Smith, blah blah blah, and they're like Patrick Setiari, and then I raise my hand. You sure?
Yeah.
Because they saw the other names were like Shin something, you know, like
Yeah,
the
for sure,
Asian
yeah.
names, and I'm like, that's me.
Yeah.
And then just because the last name and the first name, they're not expecting Asian
Yeah.
guy at all.
But it's kind of good because then it makes you memorable. Like I had a similar experience where I was going for a job, and the person remembered me only because they thought that the person that was going to come in was going to be an Italian man.
And
So then I opened the door and it's this Asian dude, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Yeah." So I mean, I don't know if legally they were allowed to tell me these things, but like they're like, "Yeah, you were not what we expected, but we like." you," you
I've
know?
had those happen on campus
So-
too, where it's like we didn't know you were gonna be like that, but it's the
Yeah.
beauty of the name. Shout out to our parents for giving us the names and then like us adjusting it.
Yeah.
Patty, I'm grateful I adjusted it because I like. This is my origin story, but it's like I don't think it's fully true. I still don't know when Patty kind of stuck in, but I like to think of it as like getting my last name, the Setiani,
Hmm.
and then the Pat part, and just mixing it together. So Patty, you know.
Pati, Setiadi.
You know what I'm saying? So like, obviously the
Yeah.
Indonesian way is Setiadi because I'm a faithful man
Yeah.
to God and all my friends, my people, my family, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Loyal out here. I'm not a playboy like this guy. Okay, that's what his name means. Okay,
Hey, that was the past.
that was the
right? That was
past. Now he's a
Yeah, that was the
pastor.
past.
Okay,
Yeah, you know, like,
now he's a passionate
yeah.
pastor. Speaking of passion, let's get to the talking
Sure,
points.
sure,
man.
yeah.
Man, I just love talking to you, man,
Yeah.
and learning so much about you, man.
Thank you.
Our first talking point, man, talking about passion.
Yeah.
We're gonna focus on rest. And
Yeah.
okay, how has slowing down helped reignite your passions?
Yeah. It's so interesting because when you ask me about rest, I'm like the worst person to ask because
Feel that.
I'm so bad at rest.
You're always on the go, like you
I'm
said,
always on
bro.
the go,
Yeah.
you know, and rest is something I had to like learn and to like develop. And so like Winnie the Pooh, who is this amazing hero philosopher, he talks about like rest as well. Like he says like I'm gonna butcher the quote because I don't remember it, but he says something about how like when you rest you eventually find like something that's something better.
Mm.
You
Oh,
know,
wow.
you got to look up the exact quote. I'm blanking out right now, but yeah, I think when you rest you do find something better because what's it called? Like you finally take the moment to pause and to reflect on the different options that you can have. And I think that's very important, especially when you have a lot of options. There's something called decision fatigue, you know? And in America, we have like, maybe it's a first world problem,
I would say
decision
so.
fatigue,
Yeah.
because like you go to a restaurant, so many choices. You go to a coffee shop, so many different choices, you know? And so we have all these choices and it just takes so much out of us. But if we start limiting those choices, then like it's easier, right? And so for me, rest is similar to that. If you start limiting your time, guarding your time, it's going to be a lot easier.
Wow.
And then this other guy also influenced my my ideas on rest. So now, gosh, I'm blanking out on his name too. Eugene Peterson. That's his name.
Okay.
Eugene Peterson.
Eugene Peterson.
Look him up. But he says he talks about Sabbath. The word Sabbath. So the Jewish people. Shout out to the Jewish people. But there's this concept called Sabbath where they rest on a certain day.
It's like no electronics, right? Too, or
No
something
electronics.
Like that. Yeah. It's hard in like this era. So respect to y'all, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
So it actually starts from Friday sundown all the
Yeah.
way to Saturday, and all that. But for me as a Christian, like, what does Sabbath look like to me? Well, Eugene Peterson talks about how Sabbath is a mix of pray and play.
Oh my God!
Pray
All
and
the
play.
P's right there.
Yeah.
Pray and play. Okay.
Pray and play, because when you're experiencing Sabbath, there's this like prayer, and prayer isn't like closing your eyes and prayer could just be like speaking, like speaking into existence, because God spoke, right? God spoke life into existence, and so that's speaking. So prayer is like that, and then there's the playing, which is enjoying. So what can you do that enjoys? And if you could do Sabbath is good, because Eugene Peterson says that in enjoying, you're removing yourself to see what God is doing. Like you're distancing yourself to see what God is doing, and then that way you could see like the different fingerprints or different patterns that are coming along. So whether or not you believe in God, so for example,
yeah,
right? Like when you start resting, you start seeing like, oh wow, I started noticing that this thing opened up in my life and that thing opened up in my life. Maybe like those things are like it's leading to this pattern where I'm supposed to go this way.
Yeah.
So like for me, it's like this whole doctor of ministry thing. I think like, I think it's time, like, because I think things are lining up where, hey, if I could get it for free, why not?
Hey man, like we were talking about the deals.
Yeah,
exactly. The Asian deals.
Yeah,
Mama would be proud. You know.
So that's what I mean about like that rest. Yeah.
And I think that's really beautiful because especially with this hustle culture, like you feel it in here, like in the LA West Coast. I'm grateful for it.
Yeah.
I mentioned it before in like previous episodes. That's a big reason why I moved here because of like so inspiring the days where you feel like low and all that stuff, but you see someone working at the restaurant but also sending auditions out or doing this
Yeah.
and all that stuff, and it's beautiful. But as human beings, I mean, God had a day of rest. You know, whether you believe it or not, there's a day of rest for a reason.
Yeah.
If an all-powerful being had a day of rest, are us little humans?
Yeah, minute.
You know what I'm
beings,
saying?
yeah.
Like we could use a little rest.
Could
You
use a
know,
little rest.
and with
Yeah.
rest, reflection comes with it a lot. I think I get most of my ideas like just from a simple mindless walk.
Yeah.
You know, like
I do
literally.
that. Yeah.
Sometimes I get like random podcast ideas. I'm like, oh my god, like, wait a minute, I need to write this down, or like it'll eventually come back to me
Yeah.
again. But when my mind sometimes is always like go 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 go, it's like you get caught up on everything, and then anxiety comes out of nowhere, and it's like it's
Yeah.
crazy. Do you have any tips for like people that are like always like you said going going going? How would you like tell them to slow down, take a little rest? Because some people
Yeah.
don't like that. Even like you, I'm sure you've seen people at the gym where they're like, I'm working out every day.
Mhm.
But rest is where you get the muscle. Okay.
Yeah.
So like, do you have any advice for people that are just like,
Yeah.
100% go?
I think for me, it's like finding out what you like to do, and then do the opposite.
Interesting. Tell me more. I'm actually interested. Okay.
Well, okay. So, like for example, like I love going on hikes, right? So going on hikes is great, but what's the opposite of like hiking? It's just standing there,
Interesting. Okay.
right? And so, so sometimes when I go on these hikes, yeah, I'll enjoy it because that's the physical aspect of it. But then I'll just pause and I'll take a look at like different things, like the trees or the flowers or the beautiful scenery. So that's one way I do things. I also do things like what I call a color walk, where
A color walk.
yeah, so a color walk is this kind of mindfulness exercise where like you choose a color for the day, like let's say the color red,
Okay.
and then throughout your day you start noticing the things that are red.
Oh my God! Wow.
You
When you
know?
said that, I already started noticing like the little stuff around here. That's kind of
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
And that's a very helpful exercise because it grounds you, and depending on the color, right? Because what there's certain colors that there's more of, right?
Mhm.
But it grounds you and it helps you sometimes appreciate the things that are around you or that you didn't notice that was around you. For example, when I was in New York, I did this color walk, and I did not know how many purple things there were in that
Purple,
particular
okay.
area. I was in Harlem, and I saw like purple awnings.
Wow.
I saw this purple this dog with this purple
Like leash.
no he had this cute little what do you call it
Oh, the collar.
no, it's not even a collar, like
What is it? The harness, maybe.
no like a bandana.
Bandana. Okay.
Because it's Harlem and they're trying to make him look cool, and he was
He's a big dog.
he was a
Literally.
big guy. It was like he looked really cool. And I just started noticing all these things, and it started quieting my anxieties. Yeah.
Wow. And you said it's
So
colored walk.
no color, no, not colored walk, color walk.
Oh, sorry,
Color
guys. That's
Color. I gotta enunciate. Color walk.
color walk.
Color walk.
Colored walk would be wild. You
Yeah,
go to the
no.
wrong neighborhood.
That's not in this dimension. Yeah, not in this.
Please, guys, please don't do that. Please.
No, color walk. So
Uh,
yeah. So choose
Yes.
a color and just enjoy the things that are red, or enjoy the things that are green, or enjoy,
I gotta try that actually. Color walk. That
Yeah.
sounds like a good one right there.
yeah, especially if you go on a run. If you
Oh,
go on
yeah,
a
yeah.
run, you could like do that. That's something pretty simple.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
especially I feel like also when you're in a run, which like shout out to K-Town Run Club,
Yeah.
you're really present because you don't want to die, especially the ones on the streets.
Or get run over.
Oh yeah, because if you're not aware, first of all, I was also like walking to also guys get my commercial shoot today. It was literally like 15-minute walk from here.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
I didn't walk there originally, but I did leave my like necklaces over there, and I'm like, oh, I'll pull up after.
Yeah.
To pick it up. I'm walking back home here, bruh. Kid you not. Stop sign. The car that's like on the right side stops.
Yeah.
But I'm walking behind it, right? Because it's
Oh,
already
yeah, sure.
easy for. The car that's like turning into the left was almost gonna hit me, bro.
Yikes.
And I'm like, what in the
Yeah.
world? Look, I stopped, but I'm like, bro, this guy was like turning like, I don't know. I try to have like
Yeah.
empathy where I'm like, maybe it's an emergency, maybe
Yeah.
it's like his girl's pregnant or whatever. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
LA drivers, y'all the second worst in the US.
Mm.
Boston's still number one. I love you
Oh,
guys,
really?
but yeah,
Okay.
it's the worst.
Oh, wow.
Because New York drivers, at least, I feel like the people that drive New York,
They know.
they know
Yeah.
because
people just walk everywhere.
exactly,
Yeah,
they know already,
yeah.
and then also most people, even if you have a lot of money, they'll just take like the subway or an Uber or something.
It's true.
With the super rich people. And Connecticut is like in between. It's not.
Yeah.
It's pretty peaceful.
Yeah.
There's not that much craziness. But LA's second, Boston number one.
Yeah.
Indonesians actually. In Indonesia, they're not too bad. Just because like the traffic rules are there aren't any.
That's another thing.
Yeah, if you guys have ever been to Indonesia,
Yeah.
the motorcycles and everything, I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
3 lanes become 6
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Have you been back to Indo
I
recently?
haven't.
I was going to ask about that.
Yeah, I haven't.
When's the last time?
I haven't been back. Maybe one of these days I will.
Oh
Yeah.
my God! Really?
Yeah, to be honest, like I'd rather go to Europe, or Brazil or whatever. Like just
Let me know. I want to go to Brazil too, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that would look so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, let me know when you do the Indo trip back.
Yeah.
Manado's a fun time. My mom's there with my youngest brother, and then my family over there. Also, a lot of like pastors and everything.
Sure.
Especially Manado. There's
Yeah.
like everybody.
Donatos,
I know.
Donatinos,
Every
yeah.
Sunday, it's like a holiday.
Yeah.
I remember I wake up because like my grandpa lives like near like the mountain village area.
Oh, okay.
So you can hear everything because the sound travels up.
Yeah.
So
The valleys. That's
just like
yeah.
all the music playing already like 6 in the morning, 7.
Yeah.
So shout out to the passionate people there in Indonesia, because also in Jakarta they're passionate about like Islam and everything.
Sure.
I remember going to school there 4 or 5 a.m.
Wow.
They had the prayers out there. I used to memorize it.
Yeah.
I remember coming from like the American background, man. It was so unique. I'm like, what is this? You're like, what is this? So it's always nice. Shout out to our Muslim brothers and sisters out there. All love, unity, and all that good stuff, man.
Yeah.
That unity though, man, I think it connects a lot with some of your passions though. If you could put your passion, like, I guess, bubble into like a couple sentences, how would you sum that up?
Photography, I think, is my passion. Yeah. Making people look good.
Because you already look good with the skincare over here.
So not just spiritually and emotionally, but physically too. Like I use photography as almost like a ministry because so for example, sometimes when I go on these shoots, especially for like graduation, you get to see people's personalities come out in these photos, right? And I remember one time for this graduation photo that I got hired for, this girl, I just kept on getting terrible shots, bro. And the reason why is because she kept on going like this. Audience, if you're only listening and not watching this on YouTube, what I'm doing is I'm using my right hand to cover my ear because that's what she did. And I was like, why are you doing that? I'm like, I'm just trying to like experiment with this pose, and in my mind, I'm like, why, right?
Yeah.
But then she kept on doing that, and it was just so bad. So I was like, can we have you in a different pose? Oh no, I just kind of like this. And then she said, okay, it's because I don't like my ears. I think I have ugly ears. And I was like, who told you have ugly ears? Well, as a kid, I was like, and then I got to like tell her that she had beautiful ears, and I meant it. I wasn't like lying or joking just so I could get the shot. But no, like, who told you have these ugly ears? Like, you have beautiful ears, and God created those ears. Like, it's great. And so I got to speak like these words of encouragement and affirmation to her, and bro, in 5 to 10 minutes, the shots just changed drastically. And so I think that's what I like about my passion of photography, at least making people look good, because it's not just looking good, it's the inside too, because the inside and the outside should match. Because if the outside they just look hot and awesome, but then the inside is like ugly,
it's not it.
It's not it.
It's not it. It's
not it. So yeah, so I just I enjoy it.
Bro,
I
that's
enjoy that
that's
actually. That's my
beautiful,
side
man.
hustle.
Wow,
You know?
side hustle.
Yeah.
Is there a separate Instagram for that one, or is it still just on your?
Nah, I just still yeah, I just still
Okay,
my thing because
but
I just
man,
love photos.
that's
Yeah.
beautiful. The power of that, like photography angles and just making people feel like confident inside and out. It's like, you know what? So
Yeah.
kind of connects with like your fashion passion a little
Yeah.
bit. Like when you wear the right clothes, the right fit. Like
Mm-hmm.
today, when I did like the commercial shoot, I brought like different outfits, and
Yeah.
then I feel so because I still feel like I'm still that like little insecure Indonesian guy that got
Sure.
bullied because I was the only Asian kid in school wherever I was, you know. So then
Yeah.
whenever someone's like, "Hey man, you actually look fly with that
Yeah.
nice shirt," and I'm like, "Stop!" You know, it's hard to take the compliment.
Yeah.
You're like,
No, for
you know,
sure.
like the ooh, you know,
Yeah, no, for
you know, like
sure.
the thank you.
Yeah. And I also hate it when like, well, I don't know, but like sometimes Americans they say this phrase like, "Oh, you clean up nicely." What does that mean?
Yeah, I
Because
know, I know, I know. Yeah, yeah,
because to
yeah.
me, I'm like, wait, was I dirty
Yeah, was that, yeah,
before?
for real.
Like, what does
No,
that
no,
mean?
the
You
worst
know?
one I remember I used to say I was like, "Oh, you're cute for an Asian." I'm like,
Yeah. So
bro, what's
what?
that
Yeah.
mean?
What does that mean?
So
You
shout
know?
out to all the attractive Asians out there coming up. We're
Yeah.
taking over. So everyone get ready,
Yeah.
okay? But yeah, I remember that era. It was like, yeah, that's a tough one. I'm sure you know how it is, bro. It was just like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're kind of cute for an Asian. I'm like, what does that
Yeah.
mean?
What does that
Yeah,
mean?
what does that even
Someone
mean?
tell us. I don't know.
We'll find out eventually. We'll
Yeah.
cancel you and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But honestly, it taught me a lot, and that's why, like, for example, like my passion just to connect people more and realize even though we're all different, we have our
Yeah.
unique little aspects, whatever it is, we're more connected than we think. You know,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
beauty of it. Whether we're from Madagascar, maybe like point zero,
0.03%.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's a blessing, man. I love
Yeah.
that. Your photography also, man. Mini flowers,
Thank
amazing,
you.
man. I don't
Thank
know how
you.
you get those shots right there. Is there a specific camera that you
Yeah.
recommend out there
I
for
have I
the
have
young
two I have
photographers?
two different kinds. I have a Sony A7 III, which is a little older now, right? A7 III because now they have the A7 V, I think. And then now I'm actually experimenting with Fujifilm. So
Okay,
I have the XT5. The because I want to experiment with Fuji's what do you call that? I forget what they call it. Like it's not permutation. Like these recipes. They have these recipes that you could
recipes.
yeah.
Like
So
we
not
cooking
cooking.
something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but so like you can install recipes in your Fujifilm camera so that way you don't have to use filters or whatever.
Really?
So it's
Okay.
almost like film. So that way every photo looks like whatever recipe that you created.
Oh my
You
God, that's
know?
like custom
Yeah, it's
kind of thing.
custom. Yeah, you can customize it.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
fascinating. I don't know too much about that world. A lot of my friends and all the people I know that do like film or photography, I only
Yeah.
heard of the phrase like what's a mirrorless versus
Yes,
what's that? What's that
mirrorless
mean? Tell me
and
more. Tell me more.
DSLR.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's the difference? And
So
like,
a mirrorless camera is literally like there's no mirror that will like to capture the
okay,
image. A DSLR actually does have a mirror. Yeah.
okay. And the DSLR, does that stand for anything in particular?
It does, but I'm like forgetting what it stands
Don't
for
worry, I
right
didn't
now.
know what Miss MR and MRS acronyms are hard.
Yeah, acronyms are hard.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we just do the
Yeah.
triple P: passion, pleasure,
Yeah.
positivity. Everyone knows what it is.
Yeah.
Second P: pleasure. Okay, we did
Yes.
talk about play and pleasure, all that stuff. Finding joy in the quiet and the peace. Shout out
Yeah.
to our boy Winnie the Pooh. What's your favorite quote unquote boring activity that brings peace?
Oh my God, I love this question so much because I think there's something spiritual about the mundane things in life because things can get so monotonous. It can get so like patterned that you forget that what you're doing is actually good and important and
Yeah.
needed and stuff.
Mhm.
And so there's actually two activities that I enjoy as a form of rest. Number one is I actually like washing dishes. Yeah, washing dishes.
Let's pause real quick. Could you
Yeah.
help me out real quick?
Yeah. No, there's something great, and it is similar to my. Let me just tell my second
Yeah,
one so
yeah,
I can
okay.
share. So my second one is doing the laundry. I know that
Okay.
sounds weird,
Okay,
right?
no, that's fascinating.
But
Okay.
there's something I don't know great about being clean and orderly and like I don't know, it just makes me feel like oh the world's good again. It's almost like you know, when it rains, like the day after it rains, it's like just this amazing feeling.
Yeah.
Because like it's like this reset,
like
right? And so for me, when it comes to you know, finding something that's boring but gives me pleasure, is that I get to reset not just, you know, my dishes or my clothes, but yeah, it's like a reset of my mind. Sometimes I hum when I wash my dishes. I'm like revealing a little too much of
I
myself.
love that.
Yeah, I
Like
hum or
what
sing.
kind of hum? You talking like?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes I go like the Negro spiritual, you know.
What's that?
I go Negro spiritual. So this is gonna sound so bad. It's gonna sound like as if I'm racist, because contextually speaking, again, I'm not trying to, you know, what's the word? Appropriate.
Yes.
You know?
No
But it's
colored walk, okay?
yeah,
it's color walk.
it's because of because I'm washing dishes water. So again, concept is water. So because of the word water, instantly my mind goes to this Fresh Prince of Bel-Air episode where they sing, "Wade in the water,
Oh yeah.
wade in the water, children, wade in the water." You know, so that that song. So I'm obviously not wading in the water because I'm washing the dishes, but there's something I don't know. It's because of that memory and
It just
the
stuck.
lyrics. It just stuck.
Yes, it stuck.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for sharing that,
Yeah.
man. Wow, I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
I should have guessed that from the colored walk. I'm kidding. Don't cancel our brother here.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a doctor. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of doctors that are canceled. So
Yeah, that's true.
right? There's a lot. We won't say their names because, you know. But Dr. Phil, you could actually be Dr. Phil. Oh my goodness. And then you can find that couple again and go into the buses.
Ooh, maybe that could be my TV show. Like, you know, I go to buses, helping to solve people's relationships.
Bro, it's like you've seen that guy that does the subway ones, subway talks. Just like,
oh my gosh, you're right. Man,
I told you we're making the plans right here.
I like
That's
that.
a good idea. Well, personally, we would need some security for those because it's kind of scary. Because at least like with New York, like subways, there's just so many people that like nothing will ever really happen. Yeah. Some there's gonna be one crazy person, but the other crazy person is gonna defend you too. So like
that's true.
So you're pretty safe. LA is I can never tell.
Yeah,
it's really hard to tell for me personally. But I've only been here for like almost 2 years. So.
Although I did almost get knifed in New York, like
where,
back
Brooklyn?
in April. Yeah.
Or
actually, I even got pushed down the stairs. Actually,
like legitimately all the way down.
That's why I have knee problems.
Bro,
so,
what?
So back in April, I was visiting the Uniqlo store. And so I had just finished, you know, and I was going down the stairs, and somebody was trying to catch the train. They actually pushed me.
Oh
down
my
the stairs
goodness!
Because they're like, move, and then like they pushed me, and they didn't even check up on me because they were like trying to get to the train.
Yeah.
Luckily, there was this older white lady and this Latino-looking dude, young guy, who like both helped me up. But I fell on my knees. I thought I shattered my legs.
No.
But it took like 3 months to heal. So,
oh my goodness, bro, that's insane.
But that happened my first day, and I was in New York for like 9 days. And then on the 4th day, me and my best friend and his wife almost got knifed. Or like,
oh my goodness! What part of New York were you?
We were at the.
So gosh, to never go there. I'm never going.
No, it's that. What's that terminal where you take the bus from New Jersey and then you go to?
Oh, Penn Station.
No, it's not that one. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what terminal, but you just take the New Jersey.
So more on the west then, right?
Yeah, it's up there, and so like we got off, and this guy was like in a hurry. Oh yeah, in a hurry. That's why he was in a hurry, and he's like, "Move, get out the way," and like, "Move where?" The bus driver didn't even open the door, you know, and so he's like, "I'm gonna knife you if you don't move." And my buddy's like, "Yeah, go try that." And it's funny because the other New Yorkers were like, "Not today. It's too early. It's 10 a.m." So like, other people were like, "Oh my!" But then when we got off the bus, the guy hit my buddy in the head, on the back of his head, and that's when I went, "Oh, bro!" Like, confession, you know, even as a pastor, like, bro, I went, I was like putting them hands, right? So I was gonna punch the guy, literally gonna punch the guy. my best friend like blocked my punch and was like, not worth it. Let's just go downstairs. But as we go downstairs, you know what he does? He goes to the other side, and from up there, he starts spitting at us. So like, dude, I got some of his spit on my coat. It was like nasty, and so I took my umbrella and I threw it at him, and then I went to go chase him down with my bad knees, and then my buddy chased me down because he's like, "Bro, are you an idiot? Like, what are you gonna do?
Oh
Like,
my goodness,
you have
Jason
bad
Bourne
knees."
up in here.
No, I'm like, you have bad knees. You're not
John
gonna,
Wick.
you're not gonna do anything, dude. Like, just let's leave, you know. So we left. We told the police officers, and they went to go find him. But yeah,
Oh my,
that happened in New York, dude.
bro,
Yeah.
New York, man. Be safe out there, brother. Oh my,
Yeah,
I'm glad you're safe, but damn.
yeah, that happened in New York.
Well, we're not going back soon, guys. I might have to go back soon though because of Thanksgiving. But that's
I'm going in November. Yeah,
oh yeah,
but
no, man. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, man. I hope they found the guy because that's
yeah.
uncalled for, man. That's crazy. But takes a lot. Shout out to your buddy for trying to keep it as civil as possible. I personally would probably do the same. It's hard,
Yeah.
self control wise, because you're like, bro, what's this guy doing? You know. But now reflecting on it, I'm sure you realize that you never know what this guy had if he actually had the knife or
Yeah.
whatever. Maybe even
Yeah, and I think the police officer said like, yeah, had I done something, I would have. He could have like sued me for assault or something.
really.
And I'm like, what? I was trying to defend myself. Like, yeah, but you had other opportunities to escape. You know.
The system. That's a whole other topic, guys.
Yeah.
The system. Oh man.
Yeah. So that's it is what it is. So.
Well, that's why we like the mundane, fun stuff. Cleaning laundry.
Yeah. So clean, do the laundry. What else do I do that's boring? I journal.
Oh.
Yeah. So I journal. On my there's an app called Day One. I think that's what
Mhm.
it's called. So I journal there. What else I do that's mundane? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it in terms of boring.
Well, the
Yeah.
laundry and the dishes, man. I know who to hit up there.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Shout out doing other people's laundry.
No, this is sound terrible, right? This is sound so terrible, but maybe it's because like I don't know, like I'm a big bro kind of like big brother kind of person, but you're not my best friend unless I've done like your laundry. Because for example, when me and my best friends like we travel or whatever, I tend to be the person that does laundry.
That's his love language.
Like, it's because, well, partly it's because I'm not good cooking. My other buddy does the cooking, but I'll do the laundry. So while he's cooking, I'll do the laundry.
Oh, it's the balance.
you
It's
know?
like the Avatar, you know?
Yeah,
Like I
kind
do
of,
the
yeah.
cleaning, you do the cooking, bro. You
Yeah.
do the planning. Like
So we hardly like fight, you know.
That's
like we
beautiful.
hardly argue like, oh, you didn't do enough this or that, you know.
and
So,
that's wow. That's a
Yeah.
good that's a good way to have friendship. That you have to have the Avatar balance of love language.
yeah, you just gotta know like, yeah,
Someone needs to know how to cook.
someone needs to know how
know
to
to
cook,
clean.
yeah.
Obviously,
Someone needs
you
to know how to
also-
plan. That's what the other.
There you go. That's a trifecta right there
Yeah.
for any, especially like group trip. Group trips are so hard to plan, bro.
Yeah.
Scheduling wise, that's probably the number one thing. It's the
Yeah.
hardest thing ever. And then
Especially when everyone has different pleasures. you know?
that part, exclamation point, everything. 'Cause
Yeah.
if you guys want to do like let's say,
Museums.
yeah, like I'm going to
Yeah.
Nashville. Okay, I want to go to the museums, and then you're getting dragged to the museums. Like, oh, I want to do the nightlife. I want to go
Yeah.
see nature. It's
Yeah.
like, it's so hard. So I don't know. Do you have any tips on that for if you have a group of like your friends and buddies, and you guys have all different interests? Like, how do you guys maneuver that?
Yeah, we try to recognize who the group planner is, and then we spreadsheet everything.
Oh,
Yeah. So, for example, one recent one was a bachelor party.
Oh, bachelor
You
party.
know, so it was a bachelor week, pretty much.
Oh my
And,
god, wow. Where was it
we
at?
were in New York.
Your favorite city?
Central New York, or
Oh,
I think
man.
that's what it's called, right?
Like near Central Park, kind of.
No, Central New York, like
Like the middle
outside-
of
yeah,
New
the middle of New
York.
York. I
Oh,
don't
not
know.
Manhattan. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
not Manhattan. I don't know my
Yeah,
cities
yeah,
in New York.
I got you.
We were over there, and
Why? Why in the middle of New York? Really?
Because my boy wanted to escape the city.
I mean, that's
and-
kind of close to Connecticut, actually. Isn't it? Yeah.
yeah, and so it was like back in February and whatever, and but yeah, he is our most scheduled guy. So he actually had this spreadsheet where everything was planned out: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But here's the thing: here's the key. You can have everything scheduled, but you have to also be open to things falling apart, right? Because there's some people who are frustrated with things falling apart, and like, oh, you told me that we're gonna have dinner at 6. It's 7 a.m. 7 p.m. now. Like, where, so people get frustrated. So you have to be open to things like, just go with the flow, I guess.
It's hard finding the balance of it, because there's some people, I know exactly what you mean. Don't want to call names. I love y'all, but where it's like, guys, we should be leaving now, but you can tell everyone's having a fun time at whatever thing or activity it is, right? Imagine there's like, oh, we're supposed to spend 2 hours in the fair, but hey, maybe someone ended up winning something, and then we slowed down a little bit, so we still want to spend like another hour there. And everyone's like, guys, we got dinner reservations. I know dinner reservations, sometimes you need to be there on time, but also like, there's always so many other places to eat, unless like if that's your number one thing, then that's a different story, But like, I feel like dinner reservations, you can
always call and change.
And then like go somewhere else or something. Like, it's not a super big deal. But having that adaptability is like, that's such a superpower once you start traveling more, especially if you've done solo traveling. There's nothing ever goes to plan. Solo travel, nothing. I'm telling you, nothing ever. I've done the backpacking, and that especially, nothing ever goes to plan. You could like plan the place you're staying at, for example, and then they're like, oh, you sure you booked it? And I'm like, it's right here. Oh, yeah, we didn't get it. And then all that craziness. So you learn a lot about the travels.
But that's what I love about what you said about the unhurried life. Because when we talk about like rest and all that, being unhurried is very important. Gandhi said that. Like Gandhi talked about how we're living our lives too hurried. So we need to like, take that pause. Because you're living in that moment. Enjoy that time with your friends at the fair, an extra hour. Because that's the purpose of why you're there, right? Like, was to be with your friends. So
it definitely is. I know, especially like when we're having that go mindset of like during the week, the hustling, it's hard for me also sometimes to take a pause and enjoy, like, let's say the mini wins of like, oh, I've been working so hard, but also I have to enjoy it, like, for example, going to the gym. I remember I could never do a pull-up for a while, and now I'm doing pull-up with like extra weight, and I'm just grinding through it. I'm like, the other day I just took a moment after like a set. I'm like, man, you remember when I couldn't do like one?
I love those moments.
I just had that moment random. I'm like, I need to have more of these moments. Because first of all, it's good to rest like during the sets, because recommend that. But also just like, you get that like funny weird smile. It looks a little weird from far, because like, this guy's psycho. He's on his winter arc for real, like, or his villain arc. Like, if you guys watch anime, just put the heads down and all that stuff. But like, because it is kind of funny from work, because you're just like smiling, like, like she'll fall in love with me again. I gotta learn Chinese again, Mandarin. Shout out, you know who you are. But it's nice to really accept those wins, because we will never go back to the point where when we won that task or that thing. Which is crazy to say. Like, I remember, like, it was yesterday, my first ever pull up, but I can never go back to that moment. I could probably go back to the moment I did my first like weighted pull up, but it's all different levels to the thing, taking the wins, y'all. Accept the wins, enjoy the life, and be positive. That's what it's about. That's what the Patty Show's about. Our final talking point, my man. Okay, positivity, of course.
Yes.
Our third P, reframing rest. What are your go-to ways to reset when life feels overwhelming?
I take a nap.
Shout out Winnie the Pooh. The Pooh.
No, I literally do. I try to take a nap. But when I'm too anxious, I'll actually go to like outside to the beach or something, and just, there's something beautiful about going to the beach and recognizing nature and, well, for me, God, because the ebbs and flows of the waves, it goes in and out, and it's similar to like our heart. Like, our heartbeat goes,
pumping the blood out.
And so if I find my heartbeat, the rhythm is like too fast, I try to match my heartbeat to the rhythm of the waves, breathing, in, out. And I love that, because if I believe in God, which I do, then like, the air that I breathe is connected with the way God breathes, and well, I see God's breath in nature in that way, in the waves. Yeah, so I may not do surfing because I
It's the
don't
full
surf.
island mode. Yeah, it's
You
hard, bro.
know,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
it is hard. Like I'm terrible at surfing. I tried. I may not be good at surfing, but I'm good at just sitting down in the sand and just being with the waves and like having that slow my heartbeat.
And then
You
being
know,
still, kind
yeah,
of,
being
right?
still. Yeah.
That reminds me of that gospel song, the "I will be still," like
Oh
knowing you're
yeah, yeah.
when the
I love
oceans
that.
rise and thunders roar.
Yeah,
Yeah, that I love that. Being the stillness. I
yeah,
think because you and me are pretty similar, man. We have that like go energy, like, oh, you want to meet here? Let's do it.
yeah.
Let's
Let's
have
do
fun,
it.
whatever.
Yeah.
And especially for the people that are similar to that, where you're always like going, going, going. Sometimes you gotta see a stop sign. Okay, shout out to the guy that almost ran me over.
Yes, that's true. Yeah,
This is for that guy.
yeah,
I know what white Honda you had, okay?
yeah.
License plate 7. Actually, no,
Yeah.
if I remember, that would have been kind of crazy. But yeah, sometimes you just got to stop,
Yeah.
What's that song? Wait. Hey, no, but, right? I don't know. I'm not good with the trendy stuff. You are a youth, what is the other called? Not youth pastor, but
Emerging adults.
emerging adults.
Emerging adults.
pastor,
Yeah.
And that's, what you said, 18 to 29?
18 to 29.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good distinction because we were talking about earlier the gap.
Basically anyone under 30. Yeah.
Anyone under 30. There we go.
Yeah.
Emerging youth pastor. And what I forgot to ask about the name of like all the different churches that you belong to.
Oh my gosh, too many.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot. But what's
Yeah.
there like? Is there like one branch that like kind of?
No, they're all like
overflows?
different.
Really?
churches.
Okay. I always
Yeah.
thought there was like one that you kind of just and then.
No, like they're not even like
But they're like sister churches or something.
we say they're sister churches, but
But nothing formal.
no, yeah,
Okay.
because theologically speaking, and this is a little too heady, maybe. Theologically speaking, my 8 a.m. church is charismatic, which is like woo, like
Ooh,
spirit,
yeah.
right? My 11 a.m. church is more reformed, because of the Dutch. The Dutch came to Indonesia and like
Shout out our colonizers.
right, the colonizers, but
Mhm.
they have reformed theology. And then Chris's church, 2 p.m. Sorry, they're not 2 p.m. They're like 11:45 or something. But,
Yeah.
they are more evangelical, evangelical. And then my 5 p.m. church is more on like reformed, but like Anglican.
Okay.
So they're
okay.
like more hymns,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like this pious, like they stand up.
Oh, yeah.
And then they,
The book, that
yeah,
red book,
yeah,
right?
yes,
Yeah. Come on now.
Well, although it's digital now, but
Digital,
like,
yeah.
yeah. And so I have this like spectrum of, yeah.
You dipped into all of them over there.
Yeah. So people ask me, what do I believe then? Like, what's my theology? And
Yeah.
I don't know. I like to say I'm a charismatic with a seatbelt, So
Everyone, please wear your seatbelts for everything.
yeah,
You do.
with a seatbelt. Just because, like, yeah, I think there are spiritual things. I do believe that there's things that you cannot explain. Even science tries to explain things, but you can't. But I also believe that you have to have a seatbelt because not everything is like spirit. You can't say like, oh,
Skeptical glasses
you can't
on,
be
yeah.
like, oh, the devil made me do it.
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
was it the devil or was it you?
Yeah,
like don't.
There's a reason you missed the stop sign, sir.
Yeah.
All right, don't
Yeah.
kill people out here.
Exactly. So don't be blaming the devil now when it's your fault, right?
So the charismatic though,
So-
is that like the Bethel Church or something? Like,
yeah. So Bethel.
Yeah, like in those like GBI, that one.
Yeah, it's Gibby.
Okay, yeah, because that's where my family's church is kind of.
I mean, it makes sense because Monado, these people tend to be
like speaking in tongue and everything. Yeah. You got to tell me the first time you ever experienced speaking in tongue, and I'll tell you my story because it's a unique one for me personally.
Okay.
What was your experience like?
Dude, it was crazy. So speaking in tongues is called oh man, I forgot what the term is. I don't even know how to say it. Like glossonia or something like that.
Oh, okay, I've never heard of that.
There's an actual term for
okay.
it. Yeah. But for me, it was when I was like a teenager, really. Yeah, and it sounds really funny. It sounds like gibberish.
Yeah, like the
for some
Sims
people.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, or it sounds like Japanese because it sounds like shoulda bought a Honda, like shoulda bought a Honda.
Shout out his Honda Civic, kept him safe out here the whole time.
Yeah, but yeah,
You good? Sorry, Opa. I love you, man. I love you.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that. Yeah.
Bro, I remember the first time because I told you we hopped around a lot of
Sure.
different churches. You know, like the Hispanic church, Black church.
Yeah.
I think I obviously did it when we were younger. I would experience it maybe like 10 or 11.
Mm.
But when I was 12 is when I think my consciousness really set in a little bit. I started understanding things more. So we went to this one like Hispanic church one time, right?
Yeah.
And then I actually was paying attention to like the adult sermon stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I guess the youth like pastor wasn't there that day, or
Sure.
like the Sunday school. So me and my mom was like, hey, just sit here with all the other younger siblings. I'm the oldest of 6, so we're just like all lined up. Be quiet. Don't do anything weird. You know, don't make us
Don't
shameful.
shame us.
Yeah, don't shame us. I seen them. They're like doing the like basically putting a hand on this person, like, and then doing like the.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Did they slay the spirit?
Yes.
You know what
bro.
that is like?
Yes, bro. They did exactly that. So they did, and then the guy just dropped. I'm like, what in the world? And then all the like speaking into, I'm like, what in the world is happening? I'm real with you. I was like shook. I'm like, this is wild, bro. Because if you see it for your first time, you're kind of like, what is transpiring? You know, and I'll be honest. This is just me. There is some skepticism in me a little bit.
Yeah.
I've okay. This is also a funny story. I've talked to this with my brother, but
yeah,
there was one time when we moved to Indonesia again, GBI, so like the Bethel Church.
Sure.
We were in like a youth thing over there, and everyone had to do the rounds, bro.
Oh no! Oh no!
And what made it worse, bro? My grandpa, bro, Obari, still with us, love him. He's like the head pastor in like the church in Manado, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, he's doing it for everyone, and then he calls my name to do it. He's like praying, da 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 da, and then my mom basically like nudges me, cues me, like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So. And my brother Arnold looks at me. He knows I don't know what I'm doing. So I just start making some stuff up. Like, bro, I started thinking of the stuff that they used to say, like ikat, like like ikat, you know, like a tire. I'm like, okay, and I can see Arnold in the corner, like this guy's dying, bro.
Yeah.
So, that was my experience, y'all. Don't put me on the spot. It helped me a lot with improv, though. So.
Yeah, I mean that has to be another episode, which is like an episode on like manipulation, maybe some spiritual manipulation.
Definitely, yeah.
Some church hurt, maybe.
Yo, that's definitely a whole nother episode right there.
Because when you said the rounds, I'm like,
yeah, bro.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, man, it's real, y'all. So y'all not alone. You got our future doctor. Over here, what's the Instagram again, bro?
Go Gio Go GOGIO.
There we go. And besides the doctor stuff, what's next coming for you, man? What's the podcast, of course?
Yeah, the podcast.
And when is that releasing, by the way? What do you think?
Like October.
Okay, hopefully this will
mid-October. Yeah.
This might sync out at the same time. Let me see what date it is. October, hopefully, or is it 23rd?
Oh, I think it might be the week before. But
might be the week before. What's the podcast name again? At
evenhere.podcast.
Evenhere.podcast. Check them out on all the platforms, everything. We appreciate you for sharing your knowledge, your fun, the passion, pleasure, positivity. And we'll have you again for another episode, of course.
Please.
You know, we definitely got to talk about the church stuff. That's a whole other
Let
episode,
me tell you, audience.
To be continued. Follow us on at Patty Show Podcast, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all that stuff. We're so grateful for everyone here. Thanks for being vulnerable, man. I appreciate you for sharing everything.
Thank you.
We usually like to end with a little arigato at the end.
Yeah, arigato. Yeah.
You know, but we'll do it in honor of your,
my adopted culture.
I was gonna say your potential future lover.
That's. I mean, hey.
Hey, maybe it comes back.
Yeah, maybe.
What is sheshe, right? Sheshe?
Oh no, 감사합니다.
No,
you mean that one. Oh, that one. That love.
That other life in another life.
Sheshe.
Okay, so we'll do. Let's do all of it. Okay, so what are we gonna start with? We'll do Korean first.
We'll do Korean, Spanish,
Mandarin, Indo, of course,
and then
Japanese. Okay, let's see if we can do this on key. Okay, so 감사합니다.
Yeah.
감사합니다, and then sheshe.
Yeah.
Gracias. Terima kasih.
Yep.
And then arigato. Yep. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Ready?
We're gonna do it.
All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. 감사합니다. sheshe. Gracias. Terima kasih. And of course, Arigato. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for joining me on this episode of The Patty Show. I hope you had as much fun as I did exploring the crossing point of the 3 Ps: passion, pleasure, and positivity. If you want to keep the Patty Party going, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and all social platforms at Patty Show Podcast. Share this episode and leave a positive review. PattySetiati.com/podcast, as well as pattyshow.podbean.com have got more of your Patty Show needs. In the meantime, keep passionately pursuing your personal paradise. Arigato.